Good afternoon. We're speaking, as usual, from the Pure Land Center. I'd like to mention that I've been making forecasts for the upcoming year for about 10 years now, and this time we've decided to share our forecast for 2025. According to the Eastern calendar, it's the year of the wooden snake. And now, we'll discuss what's in store for this year. This will be an energetic year, much like the last one. But while last year's energy led to chaos and disintegration, this year will mark the end of that collapse and the beginning of a new order taking shape. It's a year where deep wisdom will come to the forefront. New goals are clear, the paths to achieve them are outlined. Now it's just a matter of making it happen, a distinct act of will that demands focused, energetic effort. And here's where the uniqueness of this year shines through. Every player on life's stage will wield this newfound wisdom in their own way, dressing it up in their personal style and slapping on a mask that suits their interests. So, despite everyone proclaiming shared goals, the approaches to achieving them will vary wildly. Each will strive to prove themselves right and keep others from coming out on top. As a result, the resistance to reaching these goals will be as fierce as the insistence on their importance. This makes it critical not just to work hard, but to work smart, using cunning, charm, alliance building, a keen grasp of psychology, unspoken desires, and a sprinkle of luck. The reckless energy waste of the previous year is gone. The vibe shifts. There's a growing realization that energy shouldn't be squandered thoughtlessly but spent wisely. It's not about tossing it away, it's about using it with purpose. This shift will spark a demand for wisdom, strategy, and efficiency. The year will awaken an appetite for an elegant life, savoring existence, even leaning into a bit of indulgence. The era of blunt, simple solutions driven by brute force and basic tactics is fading. In its place comes a call for diplomacy, good manners, finding allies, aligning interests, and pitching benefits. Success will hinge on crafting multi-step strategies and having backup plans ready to adapt quickly and effectively. Demand for sharp analysts and skilled negotiators will skyrocket, they'll be worth their weight in gold. Deals will often be struck with diplomatic finesse, hinted at between the lines, signaled by pauses. Decision-making will shift from stiff, formal meetings to lively social gatherings, think polished manners, a touch of glamour, and easy conversation. Beneath the surface, though, there'll be cold calculation and sharp focus, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Promises will fly, often with both sides knowing they won't be kept. Deception becomes part of the game, and everyone will play it eagerly, wary of falling for the other side's charm or empty vows. So, brace for tough negotiations, prepare thoroughly, think about safeguards, and manage risks. Those used to quick fixes, one-move plans, and straight-line thinking will be blindsided. Their world will crumble, turning confusing, unpredictable, and risky. Expect plenty of panic and bewildered complaints, the old tools don't work anymore. The usual tricks are failing. Yes, exactly, because the old systems have broken down. But that just means it's time to build new ones. It won't be easy, but it's necessary, and those who are ready will thrive. The leaders of this year will excel at light, playful communication while fiercely defending their interests. They'll influence rather than command, keep secrets close, and trust their inner wisdom, executing it ruthlessly while flashing a warm, genuine smile. This year offers everyone a chance to feel righteous and justify their stance. And in that righteousness, no one will be eager to admit defeat. Everyone will play their own game. Even with all the talk of communication and diplomacy, there'll be covert moves and unspoken deals, stirring quiet resentment, frustration, and pushback. Stubbornness in chasing goals will fuel a drive to hold ground. It's a year of complex theater and tangled maneuvers, where what's on display is only half the story, and just as much unfolds backstage. Every player wants to be the sole victor, the celebrated champ, and they'll guard that status jealously. But unable to win alone, they'll seek allies, and ditch them without a second thought when needed. Positions will solidify as the situation clarifies. The show can't go on forever. This year will steer its players toward a final reckoning, through grand theatrics, deceit, and betrayal. That's where its lively, fluid energy will shine, softening last year's rigid conflicts and sketching the outlines of a balanced future. We'll see the fruits of transformation and fresh solutions. The winners? Realists who can navigate both the obvious and the hidden, while spinning bold, innovative ideas. They'll stay grounded, calm, and confident, making their plans irresistible and earning support for ventures with a strong shot at success. Still, they'll need to be sharp strategists, avoiding the trap of burning out on big, half-baked ideas that fizzle without proper groundwork. In short, it's a year of depth, finesse, and high stakes, where wisdom and adaptability will outshine brute force and blind ambition. That's the kind of year it will be, challenging, but very interesting. Thank you for your attention.